Hi. Hello, gorgeous people. Okay, so it's Sunday. With that being said, last Sunday I said every Sunday at 8 o'clock we are going to have. So here we are, actually doing what we said we were going to do. Can you hear me? Oh, I didn't hear the little thing go boom, boom. But it's fine. Just let me know if you can't hear me or if you can't. So we good? Okay, great. So every Sunday, we're going to get together and we're going to figure out who in the community is, and by community, I do mean Muslims. And no, I'm not with the nation. So if you ask me nation questions, I will not know the answer to them. Yeah. We want to see who's single. We want to see, where in the world are you? Last week we had a woman from New York, a man from North Carolina, and they're both looking for someone. Someone said, is that haram to be doing like a singles matching? Heck no. Heck no, it's not haram. As long as you guys keep your legs closed and keep your lips off of each other until you get married. Not at all. You're supposed to get to know each other. So that's what we're going to do. I had some beautiful women in my DMs saying that they wanted to join the live. And I didn't have any men, but that's okay because I know you are going to watch the live. You're going to see someone you like, and then you're going to come on so that you can give it your best shot. At the end of the live, what I'm going to do is tag the women and the men who appear on the live. And I pray to God that you all find what you're looking for and find it in the best way. Keeping them legs closed. And for men, keeping that tutor in your pooter. Okay? Okay, I'm getting back serious. This is nothing to play around with. A shout out to everybody who's checking in. Walaikum salam. Our girl, Name is here. I hope I said it right. She came in last week, and I'm so happy you're back at it again. And please respond in the comments, girl. Did anybody hit you up in your DMs since last week? Oh, thank you, Sarah. Sarah's in here. Assalamu alaikum. Are you single? Because I want to add you to the live. She is gorgeous. Her personality is amazing. I've known her since I was a little girl. So, rooter in your pooter. Oh, Nia, absolutely. Yes, thanks for last week. So someone did hit you up in your DMs? We love a success story. DMs on fire. Okay. You didn't reply. Girl, now how you gonna find somebody if somebody hit you up and you don't reply? You never know what blessing Allah is sending. At least investigate, ask some questions. You know what I mean? You never know. That can be the person you're looking for. Okay. Well, we're going to move on. I want to get started immediately. So let me see if my girls have logged in. If not, then we're going to go with some other people. So the rules and regulations, I'm sorry. Let me back up. The rules and regulations of this singles live, keep it halal. Halal means on the straight path. You know what I mean? Like, don't show us anything we did not ask to see. If you come up in this live with us, give us your name, give us your age, tell us where you are in the world, be respectful, and be open-minded. Do your best to be open-minded, and you must be Muslim only because we have a different way of doing things. A lot of people date, but we court. Very traditional, very old school. Hey, your dad, let me get his number. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I don't want us to talk too late. Super traditional because I don't want things to take a left turn. When it's real late and then your voice gets a little lower and we got to do our best to lower our gaze, okay? Because it's hard out here. So if you are not Muslim, I'm so sorry, but you cannot join the live, and please don't try like the last guy. You guys remember him from last week? I mean, I'm just saying, though, I love God. That's not what we're doing here. A sister from Jersey. Okay, so whoever wants to be a part of the live, you have got to request me. And if no one requests in the next 5 minutes, then of course I'll see people that I know and I'm going to want to bring them in. Cover Me Cute is in here. Yes, girl. Give them a chance. Give them a chance. Smith says, I'm Smith Fleetwood from Ireland, Belfast to be Precise. Okay, but that's not how this works. To join I mean, you can be in the comments and talking to people, don't get me wrong, but to be in the live, you got to request to join the live. And when you join the live, then you tell us who you are, what's your name, what's going on. You know what I mean? Savoy is my name. Oh, y'all just gonna keep going. Okay. Hell, you know what? If you in the comments and you want to give a what's my name, how old am I, and where am I in the world, have at it. Have the stinking at it. You know what? Have at it. But I always want to continue to remind us, everyone, do our best to go about this in the right way. That's why I say things like fall in love after you get married. Not that being in love isn't important, and not that everyone, doesn't want to feel that ooey gooey feeling when they see their partner. But imagine falling in love while you're courting and getting to know someone. Things don't work out. They leave, and now you have a broken heart. And you do it over and over again until you try to find your person. That is destruction, honey, at its finest. So I don't see my girls in here. It is 8:06. So I'm going to bring someone else in. It looks like Savoy. Sis, you trying to come in? It says Umanas. That means you have a child. Let me see. I'm going to invite you to join. You're interested in finding a mate. So if you don't have your hijab on, if you're a covering woman, try to throw it on real quick and hop on in here and talk to us. Oh, you declined. That's fine. That's real fine. I'm not even worried about it. Let me see who else is in here. Brian from Virginia. Brian B. Boyd, are you trying to join us and tell the whole world about yourself? Usually it's easier for the men to hop on because they don't really have to do as much as we do. We like to get real cute. I knew it was going to be easier for Brian to join. Brian, can we see your face? Oh, Fatimata, are you going to come in with us? Okay, and I have a woman in queue, and she's adorable. I've met her in real life. She is absolutely gorgeous. So I can't wait to bring you in, sis. Brian, can we get some face action?
Okay.
Not that we don't love seeing a wonderfully, spaciously empty space. You just moved in. Oh, red flag. He said red flag. We can't see the face. Flag on the court. You're trying. Okay, thanks for typing to us. You just have to press that little circle button and you just hit it, and then your face is there. Okay. Yes, we can see you now. Yes, we can, sort of. Can you turn towards the light? No shade. Oh, there he is.
Hi. Okay.
How are you?
I'm great. And you?
Good. Are you Muslim?
Yes, ma'am.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. I'm new and I'm still learning, still working on self as well.
Oh, I love. How long have you been Muslim?
Well, I've been studying Islam for like 20 years and just self-study at the moment. And I just visited a new mosque in my area for the first time. And again, I'm still working on myself and still searching for other Muslims to become brothers and sisters.
I love it. So tell us your whole, well, you don't have to do whole name. We know your name's Brian. How old are you and where in the world are you?
I'm 45 and I'm located in Gloucester, Virginia.
Oh, you're in Virginia.
Yes, I'm near where Chris Brown is from, the Tappahannock.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. So tell us, why would a woman be interested in Brian?
Well, Brian been single for a while, and Brian has learned a lot about himself. First, I started to love myself. And in order to love someone else, you have to love self first. And I have so much love within self. I'm a great cook. I'm very independent. I'm a hardworking man. I'm a family man as well. And I try to do right by everyone. I eat healthy. I'm on that health tip. I know how to treat a woman, and God first.
Period. Okay, so let me ask you this, Brian. If a woman is now married to you,
Mhm.
what would her life look like?
If she's now married to me, well, her life would be easy because I'm the type of brother that I love to do it all. I'll come home, I'll clean. The woman would just enjoy life. She wouldn't have to work. She would just have to take care of the kids. I would help her with that as well. I feel like she would feel she could be almost in heaven.
Brian, you about to have a whole lot of sisters in your DM. Heaven. Oh,
Yes,
Brian.
yes,
Yes, honey. So have you
yes.
ever been married before?
No, never been married. Never.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I've been on a journey, and everyone I meet isn't on the same journey that I am. Plus, with religion, and that can get in between things if you're on a different belief and do things differently than the average person. Um,
True.
and I had goals, and it seems like no one supported my goals. So I always felt alone. So once I had that break to be alone, and I talked with God, and I escaped and again started to love myself. And now I think I'm ready to start over and to give love a second chance.
No, Brian. Oh my God, you sound like such a good
Yes.
guy. Okay, so tell me this, Brian. Um, what are you looking for? What does your ideal woman have in her canister of characteristics and physical appearance?
Well, if I can look at her and see God through her, that's all I need.
So she can be 7 foot, 300
Yes.
pounds.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
And you're humble and no ego is anywhere in sight.
No.
Okay, Brian. So tell us, what are your flaws? Because now I'm afraid. You sound too good to be true.
Um, my flaws, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I can kind of have want things my way in certain occasions. I'm still learning to understand that someone else's opinion, especially your mate, you have to put them in your situation and you have to listen. I need to listen more and to understand from someone else's view instead of my own.
Oh, so honest too. I love how transparent you're being. Someone said you have to higher your standards. What do you think about that? Raising your standards.
Well, I, that could be true. I thought of that one time, but I'm just me. And I just take things one day at a time, and I just don't try to be better than anybody else or think I'm higher than anyone else. I'm just who I am, happy, content,
Mm,
and humble with everything I do. And yeah, and God first with everything I do. Without Him, without acknowledging Him and putting Him in it, I'm nobody.
Brian, I say I've been snapping my fingers this whole conversation. Okay, last question for you, Brian, because I believe as soon as we get off the live, you're going to have many women in your DMs. But
Okay.
here's my and make sure that if you get an overflow of women, you always keep them at bay until both of you have established the dowry, the intention. And if for those who don't know about the dowry, you're supposed to gift the woman something, sort of like a security deposit, before you marry her and set the intention to be with her exclusively. So last question, Brian.
Mhm.
What do you do for a living?
I work at a computer place called Canning. They recycle computer parts and send them off. hmm
What do you do? What's your part in that?
Well, a lineman, as you would call. I would make sure the computer parts are clean, make sure they're not broken before sent out, make sure they're out the plastic and put back in new plastic and boxing and sent away. Something like a little FedEx thing.
Okay, how long have you been doing that?
I've been doing that for now 1 year.
Okay, what were you doing before that?
I was working with CVS Pharmacy. I worked with them for 10 years and at the same time was a first responder with the rescue squad as well for 2 years.
So you had two jobs.
Yes.
I like the sound of that, sis. I mean, bro, but I'm talking to my sisters. Okay, well, Brian, do you have anything you'd like to say to us or anyone who might be interested in you before we let you go?
Well, I'm just an honest guy and I feel that integrity is everything. And I put God first in everything and I'm just leaving it in God's hands.
Oh, God, you guys hit his DMs now. Okay, Brian, we appreciate you. And someone wanted to make sure I corrected you on the pronunciation of Islam. There is an S there. Really, it's a scene because it is an Arabic word, but a lot of times we say Islam because that is our English tone, but it's
Mhm.
Islam.
Islam. Apologize.
I'm sorry. Nia has one question before we leave. Brian, do
Okay.
you go to the masjid and how often do you attend?
Since I've been here in this area, it took me a while. It took me 7 to 8 months to find one, and I finally visited one while here in this area, and I visited one time on a Friday, and plan on visiting again.
Oh my goodness. I think Nia might be a little interested. I'm so excited. She has another question.
Okay.
Do you pray 5 times a day?
Yes, I do, and honestly, it has been a time I've missed prayer because of work, and I still come home and make that prayer up either way. But yes, I still do the 5 time prayers a day, every day.
I appreciate that. And sometimes our lives can get in the middle. When I was in Saudi, it didn't matter where you worked. As soon as the prayer came in, everyone would go ghost. You couldn't get a tea, you couldn't get coffee, you couldn't get donuts. Everyone's praying. But here they expect you to keep going. So
Yes.
I would always say bring it up to your job because if they have
Mhm.
any issue with it, there is a lawsuit waiting for you and you can get paid. Your religion is a part of your freedom.
Yeah.
So do what you can to make a little space for yourself, bring a prayer rug to work, and
Mhm.
talk to your boss about those times that you need to set aside for your prayers. And we really appreciate you for being here. Everyone, clap for
Thank you.
Brian.
And I
I need
appreciate,
all clapping emojis.
and I appreciate you guys as well.
Thank you, Brian. See you later. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Oh my God. You guys, was he great or what? Yes. Clap for him. Clap for him right now. Oh my goodness. He was great. Thumbs up or thumbs down? What do we think? Thumbs up for Brian. I think he is, yes, girl. Nia, well done. I think he is going to make a woman very happy, but she's going to have to know how to be sweet with him because he was a bit soft spoken. And I know sometimes, ladies, we get a little feisty. And you saw my last post, part of that was shut the hell up. Okay. We don't always have to say something. Sometimes we need to, not sometimes, most times we need to just let him have it. Whatever it may be, just shut up, girl. Whatever is in your head, just I know it's hard, but just let it go. Right, Don, tell him, hit them DMs. Okay, we about to bring a beautiful woman in. We are accepting her invitation to come on in right now. Oh, y'all love y'all ceilings, don't y'all? Salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi. How you doing,
Oh, baby
sister?
girl, I'm doing wonderful. Can we get some full face action?
Uh, I mean yes and no, but yeah, definitely.
No, it's only a yes.
All
How
right.
are you? How have you been?
Great, great. You look lovely as usual.
No,
Saw
you
you
look
yesterday, but
lovely.
I didn't get a chance to say hi. It was a little
What?
bit.
You were in the masjid?
No.
Where were you? At the restaurant?
I was at the restaurant, Pasha. So, but yeah,
Oh my
you look
God, yes,
lovely.
Pasha last night. Girl,
You,
don't tell nobody my business. Did you see
You
me
look
with the
no,
red?
no, but you look lovely. You look appreciable. It's something that I always say and talk to my sisters about it. Think about me and being Muslim, born and raised into a Muslim household. You know, I'm still not covered, but like you having it, it's just like a part of the journey. Alhamdulillah, it's just like a very proud of you. You know?
Alhamdulillah. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Okay, so let's get into you. Okay, because this one right here is one y'all don't want to miss. Tell us your name, your age, and where you are in the world.
So actually, I'm almost 32 years old. I'm married. I've been married for almost 15 years.
Married. This is a singles Sunday.
I know, but I want to give that guy that we're talking, that's why I joined to it and advise about it, which, like, it's just like sometimes I know it's a single, but we have also to give them a little bit of like advice in Islam, how men or women should actually approach them out there,
Okay.
So that's why I
I love, but you're
requested.
making someone sad because they're like, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. I can't wait to hit her DMs. Mary, God dang it.
All right, then I guess I'm gonna jump into another day.
Okay, but before you go, I would love to hear your tips on how a man should properly approach a woman of the Islamic faith.
I said these things, and I'm just holding accountability of it. Like Islam is the best religion to me in the world. So it teaches men and women, everybody, how to approach each other, how to be faithful to each other. So if any Muslim brothers out there looking to marry, because they are allowed to marry a non-Muslim woman, it's different than us, right? So if they are looking actually to marry a non-Muslim woman and they're actually Muslim, so just like either convert or born into Islam. So I want them to take actually time and read about the marriage page under Islam, like the Quran. So it's an easy step. It's actually honest step to jump in out there and actually, tell the woman what they're looking for. It's not always about them. It's about both of them.
Oh, you feel like Muslim men have an issue with giving their woman her proper due?
Exactly, 1,000 times sometimes.
Hmm. Okay.
Some of
Okay.
them. I'm not talking about all of them. Like, but generally speaking, uh, it's they sound too good to be true. Like it's not about talking; it's about the action and what Allah told you to do.
The rights that they
What is
have over
what is
us
what is
and the
your
rights we have over
responsibility?
them.
Yeah, yeah. So what you are required to do, what you're supposed to do, what is your duty?
Hmm. Okay. Well, thank you, baby girl. We appreciate you hopping on our live and blessing us with your beautiful presence.
Thank you so very much. I'm here. I'm listening. Not going
Okay.
nowhere.
Everybody wave at her if you see her in the comments. Bye, baby girl. Assalamu
Wa
alaikum.
alaikum assalam.
Oh, love. So I was so sad to hear she was married, but super happy for her. But sad because someone could have had an amazing wife other than her current husband. Nia. Okay, so Nia's giving us tips and tools on the proper way to approach a Muslim woman. The proper thing to do and way to go about it is to not flirt and to not start being too friendly. Keep it business like and like professional, and check how the Sunnah teaches about how to court a woman. So the Sunnah, for all who don't know, is the way of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, because of course it was perfection watching him work. So I need a woman. I see some of the men requesting, but we just spoke with a man. His name was Brian. He was excellent. But now I want to speak with a woman who is interested in marriage, who is single, and who is ready to find her husband. And it's really different in Islam because, as I was saying to you guys, you really shouldn't be able to fall in love. Like, you all should not, like she said, be that comfortable with each other. It's really supposed to be a, who are you? Who's your family? Are you able to support me? Do you pray? Like Nia asked earlier, okay, I think this person fits what I'm looking for. Not, I want to see, how their eyes glisten. Oh, how sweet do they hug me? Like that stuff you're supposed to find out after marriage. I know it sounds outrageous in today's society where we get to know you that night, honey. That's not how it's really supposed to go. I need a woman. Thank you, sirs. I think I have General in here. I see you, and I do want to talk to you, but I need a woman first. Bree, hi, dear. How are you? Built Different says, talk to her Wali. After you establish the connection, make dua and go for yours. I love the connection is just, hello, how are you? I'm interested. She may say, I'm interested too. Pew, go to her daddy or her brother or whoever is in charge of protecting her, because that's really the role of a wali. When you say, where's your wali? I want to speak to your wali, your protector, who is protecting you to make sure that my stinking butt, the man, don't get all up in personal with you. Okay. A woman. Yes. Where are my ladies tonight? Ah, Adora. Hi, beautiful. Aisha. Now I know you're not Muslim. However, we had such a wonderful conversation yesterday, and maybe you want to talk to us. Let me see who else. Samaya, are you looking for a husband right now? Now let me wait to see who will or who will not join us before I keep pressing you guys to come on in this thing because my two ladies who said they wanted to join, it is 8:25, so they are late. Aisha, you declined us. Oh my gosh. Samaya, you declined us too. Ladies, are you what you guys aren't ready? Oh, 5 minutes. I knew it. So the thing about a woman is we've got to get ready. It is just something about the femininity, the energy that we carry. We can't just hop on out there. No, 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 no. We got to take our time. We are like empresses. You know what I mean? You don't just approach a queen. You let her settle into herself. You wait to see if it's the right time, and then you come up to her. I'm not ready for a husband, I don't think. That's not what we was talking about yesterday. Girl. So I met a girl named Aisha who's in our comments today. Yesterday, as I was sitting at Intermezzo drinking some tea, about to read my book. Should I be here if I'm married? Adora? The title is Single Sunday, so I'm gonna let you answer that. But you can just watch if you like and just, learn about what we got going on. But don't try to request me. Don't be wishy-washy with your husband. Okay, hold on. Let me finish talking about my girl Aisha because she was such a beautiful soul. Somehow we got on to the foolishness of the dating scene in Atlanta. Now, I have not always been trying to do the right thing. Sometimes I was just out here living my, what they call your best life, which is really your worst life. So please don't live your best life. Live the godly life. But I was just like, girl, so many times you get a pumpkin. These men, they look the part. I mean, ooh, nice car. Ooh, fat wallet. Ooh, ready to take you out. Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, he smells so good. And then you find out he's already married. That's not his vehicle. And all he wants to do is get in your pants. Whoa, this took a turn. There's no potential for having a good, solid partner to get to know in Atlanta, or so it looks, because then there was an interjection from the waitress. Actually, I forgot her name, but we actually met a couple of years ago. But the bartender, when we were there, she was like, well, honestly, it's the energy that you carry, the energy that you give off is what is going to attract other people to you. So if you are in that mindset, and sometimes we say we're not, but we are. We say we're ready for things that we're not. But your energy cannot lie. Your energy is going to tell you what you're ready for. And your energy is going to bring you who you mirror. Whoever is doing what you're doing, whoever is on what you're on, they're going to come to you and you're going to go to them. They attract. That type of energy does. So if you want something different, you have got to be different. If you want somebody who's praying 5 times a day, but you don't, and you just want them to pray so that they can help you with your prayers, no, you need to get on your ish so that you can attract the energy that you're looking for. Period. Okay, friend, I think we gave you enough time. Oh, hold on, before I bring you in, let me see who's talking. Meeting you was divine. Oh, absolutely, Aisha. You are just so beautiful. Chan says, can a Muslim woman be in a relationship with herself? So I was actually listening to a sheikh speaking about marriage, how everyone assumes you have to be married. Yes, it is half of your deen, but you don't have to rush towards it. Some people are not as sexually charged as other people. So with that being said, you don't necessarily need the protection of marriage quickly. And marriage is a protection from those who are just trying to do the right thing. Yes, I want to have sex, but no, I don't want to just have sex and get sins for it. I want to have sex in a comfortable environment with someone who I have already figured out, so I don't get my feelings hurt, or I don't get an STD, or I don't end up with a child that person's not going to help me with. This is my husband. We've already established what we're going to do with each other. So if you don't have that sexual charge, you don't have to get married quickly. Or you don't have to get married if you're not financially able. It's actually a sin for a man to get married to a woman that he cannot take care of. That's called oppression. You're oppressing this woman. I know you guys think that if she want to pay half the bills, she could do that. No, it's actually her right. It's actually your duty, your responsibility given to you by God to make sure that everything in her life is taken care of. No, you don't got to buy her no Louis bags, but damn it, these lights better stay on. It's your duty. If you can't afford this woman, even if you're currently married, it's your duty to allow her to go and find someone who can. Because if not, you are oppressing this woman. And someone I had a conversation with the other day was talking about providing and protecting. They told me that, hey, I'm paying this, I'm paying that, I'm paying that. My mental health is not, no, her mental health is not my responsibility. And I said, what you thought providing and protecting was only financial, it's actually very vague. If you understand anything about your role as a leader, a good leader is emotionally intelligent. They know so much about you, they know what position to put you in. They know so much about you mentally that they can understand it's not the right time to approach you with this. You're pregnant. I want another wife. I'm interested in another woman, but I don't want to disturb your mental. And I know that's what that's going to do. So as a good leader, I'm not going to talk to you about this situation, nor am I going to pursue this situation, because it's my job to protect you, not from a robber, but even from myself. I'm protecting you from me. I'm protecting your mind when I get home, even though I just got home from working to pay these bills to provide for you. I'm going to protect your mental by asking you, how have you been today? You look beautiful. Oh, you smell great. Thank you for keeping the house clean. You know, that is providing protection for this woman. It's a whole circle. It's not just pay the bills. Like, to be a great leader, you got to be a great leader all the way around the board. Okay, Fran. So, May, are you ready now? Where's she at? You said 5 minutes. I think I've talked for more than 5 minutes. It's hard to figure out my settling versus serving ratio for the single life. Ooh, maybe that's a whole nother life. How do you know if you're settling with somebody? You know what I mean? Versus, oh, this is a great person that I can actually see myself being with. I don't have the answers, Craig. That's a very personal thing. What I did for myself was write a list. So I know if this person is reading my
Oh,
criteria. Oh, are you in Miami? Where you at?
LA.
Oh, she in the line. Hey, girl. Hey. How you doing?
Walaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. You're so cute.
Walaikum salam. Oh, thank you, sis. You are too.
I know you're not single. Ain't no way, girl.
All right.
Ain't no way, sis.
Right.
So tell me, let's start with your name, how old you are, and we already know you're in LA.
Okay. My name is Sumaya. I am going to be 44 in 2 weeks, inshallah.
Inshallah.
And I am a licensed clinical social worker and a group fitness instructor
Wow.
and a
So
small business owner.
I see there's so many men already hopping down your throat, sis. The Major Lifestyle said, when did you become Muslim?
Yeah, you're going to have to read the comments because I'm driving, so I can't.
I got you.
I was born Muslim. My parents converted before I was born.
Alhamdulillah. Did you sway in the dunya, or have
May
you
Allah
always
have
stood on
mercy of them, on them.
Ameen.
No, I mean I've always been Muslim. I've always worn hijab. You know, my ex-husband was Muslim. So yeah,
Oh, great starting point. How long were you guys married, and how many times have you been married?
I was married once for 2 years, and I've been divorced since 2009.
Oh, friend, you said who
Yeah.
need a man? So why are you looking
I mean, I've been looking. You know, it's like the men I meet are, well, a lot of good men are married, of course,
now? Of
right?
course.
And not necessarily, and not looking to have a second wife, which is fine because I'm not even sure if I want to be a second wife. And then also, um, I've met a lot of men who, just to be honest, are intimidated by my education, my career, and that comes out in different ways. And then, you know, that is a reason for things ending. Um, yeah, And then I've met a lot of brothers who are like using drugs, drinking alcohol, and like, I can't. I can't.
Yeah. Because I
I
feel
can't
like
do it.
there's one thing to be on your dean, but there's so many levels to the dean. You know what I mean? So if drinking and drugs is a no-go for you, you cannot get with someone who's doing that. Because
Right.
what if they persuade you and all of a sudden you're smoking, you're drinking, your prayers is gone? Like,
It's all bad.
it's all bad,
It's
girl.
all
It's
bad.
all bad. Yes, Major Lifestyle. I am Mo Quick from Streets 94.5, but that was many lifetimes ago. Look at me now. Okay, so moving on, tell us, why would a man want you in their life?
I'm smart. I'm funny. I'm very caring. A lot of people say I'm a nurturer. Um, you know, I've got myself together. I would say that. Um, independent because I have to be, at this point, right?
But not
You
because
have
you
I
want to
have to
be.
be independent.
You are submissive. Yes
Yeah,
or
I would
no?
love to. I would love to have a partner. I get caught up with the submissive thing because I don't know what it means to that person. You know what I'm saying? For me to just say off the bat, yes, I'm submissive. Like I talked to a brother who was like, he wanted to pick out my clothes every day. Like that's too much.
You lying.
No, I'm
Girl,
not. I'm not. That's too
you
much.
you got time for
I can
that?
get dressed on my own. I've been doing it for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, he said he wants to pick out your clothes. See, that's very interesting, and I'm so happy you said, "What does submissive look like?" Because some people's submission
Yeah,
is OD. You're like, "Sir, I'm not going that route." But then some people's
right.
submissiveness is just, "Hey, if I say go right, just go right. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me what's right. Don't ask me are we supposed to go left. Just go right."
And then it's like, but are you really qualified to lead and tell me which direction to go? That's the other question.
Because then we
You
shouldn't have
can't
married
do
you in
that.
the first place.
Right. You can't do that unless you're qualified to do it. Don't have me going down the wrong direction just because you said so. You
Oh,
know?
but then sometimes they make mistakes. So they say right, right? We go right,
Yeah.
and then there's a block. So now do we tell him, I told you to go left? Or do we say, oh, it's okay. You didn't know. It was a mistake.
I mean, I think I'm the kind of person who likes to talk about things, get them out into the open, not, stuff things down, not harbor resentment. I'm all about communication.
Hmm, interesting. So what
Sorry
would be the
about my
perfect
phone.
husband? Don't worry about it. What does he look
I mean, I don't think
like
anyone's perfect.
in an
I think he
ideal
would
world?
be at least like 5'9" would be great.
You
I
must
mean, I
be tall.
have,
How tall are
talked.
you?
I'm 5'6".
Oh, okay.
I have talked to guys who are shorter, but my preference would be for like at least 5'9" or so. Um, he'd like to, be in someone who's physically active because I'm physically active.
Love.
Um, Someone who's funny and kind, and like I said, drug and alcohol free. Has a career. Don't necessarily have to be college educated, but that's a plus for sure, I think. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, because you can be smart without having a college degree. I'm clear on that, you know.
Are you looking to have your life taken care of? Are you looking to retire young, or do you want to stay, working and you want to pay half the bills? What does home life look like?
I mean, I think in a dream world, I would be able to stop, working my career as a social worker and just do it in my free time, but I don't know if that's realistic. I am looking for, a husband who's going to be able to pay the bills of the household for sure.
Why
Because
don't you
I
think
can,
it's realistic?
because I haven't met anyone who can do that for me
Oh, girl,
since
listen.
2009.
This is what this live is about, because sometimes they're not next to
Okay.
you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes they're on the other
Yeah.
side of the world. And if they are you willing to relocate?
Um, I would say that would be pretty difficult for me unless, again, like they're just willing to, pay for everything because I've got 20 years with my good county job. So I'm not, I want to be able to retire with that. And if I
Period.
move, that would be difficult. Yeah, just to
Mm-hmm.
be honest.
So someone said, "What income do I need to have Sumaya?"
Ooh, very
That's my
direct.
favorite question right there, honey.
I mean, I would. I feel like I can't answer this without sounding.
Materialistic girl, what's your number?
Yes.
What's the number?
I think ideally it would be, in the minimum low six figures,
What's low?
like, like 105,000, low six
Even
figures.
in LA,
Um,
that's okay.
Even in LA, that's okay.
You sure, girl? Because you don't
I'm
look like
sure.
105 kind of girl. I do about
I'm sure.
250.
I mean, that would be great, but I'm not a gold digger. I'm just, looking for someone to do life with.
Okay, Shan Ryan said I make that.
Well, congratulations.
Shan, are you Muslim? Are you Muslim? Because, and the only reason I ask is because most times I can tell the difference between a Muslim man and a non-Muslim man by how direct they are. A Muslim man is
Mm.
most times going to be shy. He's going to be coy. He's going to be humble. But a non-Muslim man, they're very, very, very direct. And that's when I always go, we don't really do things like that. Yes, Christian pastor. Somehow I knew it.
I can't do it. You got to be Muslim,
Have you
period.
ever tried to revert a man?
No, but if there was a handbook, like step by step,
You do it.
I would do it. But I can't take the chance on it, on that not working out. I don't want to waste my time. And it's really important to me, to have someone to pray with, to have someone to fast with, to have someone to celebrate Eid with, if we have children, for our children to be raised Muslim. All that stuff is key.
Oh, that's
And I can't see how I would do that with a Christian. It's
that is
not possible.
literally why they say be equally yoked, because
Right,
going through life with so many different decisions, are we going to go to this place or this place? Can we do this or that? Like, you already have so much to worry about. And I didn't ask you
right.
this, but do you have children?
So I don't have children. I raised my brother when our mom died in 2007.
Oh,
So he was
wow.
12 at the time. He's 29 now. So I call myself Sister Mama. He's like my
Oh,
pseudo child.
oh my gosh. So he's 12.
No, he's 29. He
Oh,
was 12.
29, but he was 12. Oh, I see. Wow.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. What a beautiful thing. I pray that Allah blesses you for your efforts.
I mean,
That
thank
is
you.
beautiful. Well, Sumaya, we have enjoyed you. Do you have anything you want to say to a potential mate that may be watching right now before we let you go?
I want to say if you come in my DMs, come with something correct and come with something original. Because if you just say, Assalamu alaikum, sister, I'm not going to respond. That's it. I'm not, because
Me
I
either. I
get a
ain't gonna
whole
lie.
bunch of those messages and I'm not going to respond. So give me something original. Give me some information before I can, formulate a response for
So
you,
you need a
please.
full, my name is this, I am this, I'm looking at you because of this. You need a whole,
Yes. I need
okay.
a little bio or something because the internet is a wild place.
Sure. And I'm not about to open up the can of worms. I need to know what
Right,
I'm opening first.
right,
I'm not
right,
even going to respond.
right, right.
Okay, let's answer Major Lifestyle's last question before we let you go. What is the most difficult thing? And he says dating, but I'm going to say looking for a mate for a Muslim woman.
Um, I, and this hasn't happened to me a lot, but I've heard, about it from my friends. Um, in Islam, I think there's a little bit of a double standard, right? Because we're not supposed to be having sex outside of marriage, but a lot of Muslim men do it, and nobody says anything to them about it. Nobody corrects them about it. And so I've had, some of my friends have said, like, I was talking to a Muslim man and he started talking to me nasty, or he wanted me to send him a nude or something like that. And I think that's a struggle. If our men are out there engaging in the dunya and having those kind of relationships with women, and then they bring that to us, it's not going to work out.
Wow, that is literally the most untalked about subject when it comes to
Yeah.
courting. We literally are trying to do it the right way, and then here comes a guy, which is why I always tell my girls, even myself, because I'm a little hard headed sometimes. Your wali is that divider.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Your Wali is going to be able to see he ain't no good all over his face before he even opens his mouth. So you got to make
Yeah.
sure you use that screening process, guys, because that is a huge one. Girl, well, Mari said that's a fact, sister. Yes, girl, a real live fact out here. But anywho, girl, we appreciate you for being here. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Let me make sure I screenshot your name so that I can tag Sumaya when this live is over. And when you're in those DMs, y'all better come correct because she ain't playing.
Thank you, sis.
Period. Assalamu alaikum, pretty girl.
Walaikum assalam wa barakatuh.
Oh my God. I loved her. Ah, okay. So, first of all, Brian, amazing. Sumaya, amazing. I would love to hear from a man this time. We just had a man and a woman. Let's see who else is out there. Should we read some comments before we just keep it moving? Sarah, my girl, are you coming in? Are you coming in tonight? Someone who is serious in marriage and in a position to provide, someone mature and gentle but dominant. Oh, who are you talking to? You over here connected with somebody in the comments? Girl, let me go up. Who was asking questions to Sarah? Y'all talking about period. Oh, y'all was having a good time in this chat. You can't join. You promised me last week. You promised me. Hey, Gil. What's going on? No, I was replying. Girl, you are a mess. Y'all over here answering questions. Okay, Shanetta. Oh, this is a guy or girl? It looks like a guy, and I can't tell. It's black and white. I have no idea. Are you a girl, Shanetta? And are you Muslim? Because I'm looking for a man. If you are a man looking for a woman, and by a man, of course, I mean a Muslim man interested in a Muslim woman, please request to join the live so that we can get you in here, get to know about you, get to know about what you're looking for, what can you offer her. And I know it sounds triggering in 2024 when a woman off the gate wants to know what type of life can you provide for her. But traditionally, that's how it goes. You know, it's not us using you, it's not us placing value on you because of what you can bring, but rightfully, with the rights given to us women ordained by God, we have to know what type of life you can provide. It is supposed to be one of the reasons we do or do not choose you. So don't take it personal. Just answer the question, okay? Okay, Kushi. Yes, we are ready for you now. I'm sorry. We had to get a girl in before, but look, you stayed in queue and you ready to go. Period. Yeah, a dowry. Like, well, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum shalom. How
Can
you
you turn
doing?
around towards the window so we can get a better view of your face?
Towards the window?
Yes, because the back shadow always
Yes, sir.
disappear.
Is that better? Is
Yes,
that? Yeah. Oh,
yes.
yeah. What's
So how
going
you
on?
doing?
I'm doing well. I am very good. Now, I'm not Muslim, but I am a Hebrew. So
Lord have mercy. Y'all heard the rules and regulations
I
when
heard
we first started.
the rules. I heard what you said. However, I do agree with a lot of the things that you are saying. And I'm going to say this. Our father told us that we should agree with each other. So Ishmaelites and Hebrews, we are similar when it comes to beliefs. I'm not a Christian, I'm a Hebrew, and there is a difference in belief systems. So,
Okay, hold on, and pause. So first and foremost, yes, you might be a wonderful person. Yes, I'm sure you love God. However, a Muslim woman under no condition can be with a non-Muslim man because you're the leader and you're going to lead her in the direction that you see fit. And if you're not
I
leading her in
agree.
the direction that she wants, I mean, you can be as
So,
handsome as you want to be,
and
but we
I'm going to
can't.
ask this question because Judah, we the leaders. So,
Right,
like you said,
and you
yes,
just called us
yes,
Israelites. We're not.
yes. So, Judah is the leader, right?
Okay,
Judah
I
leads.
don't know much about Hebrews.
But I know much about both. And this is why I'm saying this.
Okay.
So I know about the Muslim faith and I also know about the Hebrew faith. And what I'm saying is, as Ishmaelite, we all pretty much older brothers. So we are the leaders of you guys. This is according to not just the Bible, but also your book
What's
too, the Quran.
our book? Oh,
The Quran.
okay.
Okay, so um, we agree on a lot of different things. God told us to study to show ourselves approved, rightly dividing the word of truth. So when we rightly divide the word of truth, we understand that we are similar. We are brother and sister in
I
faith.
honestly believe that all the religions are extremely similar with only little bits of pieces that don't add up and that don't align. So as long as you believe that Allah, which is just another word for God, is the only God and he has no helpers, he has no kids, he has no sons.
I'm monotheist, so I
Hold
am a
up.
monotheist.
Hold up. That was half of the thought. Let the whole thought come on now. So,
Go ahead.
and you also believe that Allah sent our prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in order to spread his message, and he was the last prophet. Then we can talk about something. And you might as well take your shahada at that point.
Well, I believe that the books that are written in the Hebrew text, I believe that those are the scriptures, because after studying um, all of these different religions, I come to, and me personally, I didn't believe in anything, right? I didn't believe in, I had to study this stuff. So seeing that, okay, these two are similar, which one is the greater of the two? I would say that was written in Hebrew or in the text of Torah is superseding the Torah, but or superseding the Quran. But that's neither here nor there. I think that as people, we must come together and reason together, like the both scriptures talk about, and that we show love, because God, he told us love, and to love him and to love others like ourselves. That's what we should keep all of our focus on. So
Okay, so I appreciate you for coming on here and dropping the knowledge that you're giving us. And unfortunately, your knowledge is slightly debatable with those who only go based on faith, and that's something that can be proven. And everyone is telling me to drop your ass. And I don't mean it like that, but they're like, oh, he's using someone else's time. But
whose
with that being said,
time am I
a
using other
man
than mine and
who's
the
looking
divine's time?
for a woman who is Muslim, and the only reason we
I'm
say
looking for
Muslim,
a woman that is good. And see, this is the thing. A lot of
okay,
women, I just heard the young lady speak, and what she spoke about is a lot of commercialism. See, look, all I do is study.
whoa.
Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
don't want
whoa.
to go down this road. The
I'm
same
just
thing I
saying.
told the Nation of Islam brother who came on last week. Everyone's belief is their own. You are
I
entitled to
agree.
read and have the knowledge that
I
you
agree.
have, and we appreciate an enlightened brother. But the purpose of this live is to make Muslims. Period.
So what I'm saying, if that's your goal, right? Who's to say that I'm correct in what I'm saying? Maybe I'm here to meet somebody who
Would you
might
like to
believe
take
me.
your shahada today?
I don't
Would you like
even
to
know.
join Islam?
So no. But what I'm
Okay.
saying is
Well,
this.
then, unfortunately, as handsome as you are, we have got to drop you like a bad habit.
Really? Why? Because we have different
Lord have mercy.
so-called belief systems?
Because just as we have a surah in the Quran, to you is your belief, and to me is mine. Period.
Hmm.
Period. There's that's it. That's it. And I am not going to make you believe what I believe, nor will you
And
make
I
me
agree
believe
with
what you
that,
believe.
because neither
And
one
there's
of us is
another
supposed to
period
do
that
that.
should be inserted right there. So I really appreciate you for being on here, but we're going to find a Muslim man, and we pray that you continue to do your research and that Allah allows you to find the straight path and you will become one of our brothers.
I agree. Straight is the gate, narrow is the way, and few may find it. So
And
I'm with you
what's
on
your
that.
name?
My name is Troy.
Troy. Thank you so much for coming on the live. Have a great night.
Thank you. You too. Have a good day.
Night. You guys. Yes, honey. So, as much as I do appreciate a great debate, I didn't really come to debate today, or else I would be going back and forth, pulling up verses, blah, blah. But We gotta, we gotta stay on topic. We gotta stay on task. So can I get a Muslim man? And my group just came in. I'll give you guys another 15 minutes or so. Then I got to pray, eat, chill, take my hijab off, get in the bed, snuggle up. So if you're a Muslim man and you would like to join our live, tell us about yourself and tell us what type of Muslim woman you're looking for. Muslim man for Muslim woman. Please request us. Now let me go through these because y'all is a mess. I think I just seen Ecom Ali join, and I really want to talk to you. So if you would like to join us, please do. Can I bring you in, or like, if I bring you in, will you talk to us? Oh my goodness, I can't even bring you in. Let me see. Let me type your name in. Ecom. Haha. I'm sending this invite. Please don't decline me. Allah has commanded us to not marry non-Muslims. Girl, like, sir, is it a debate? Because I'm not a part of the debate. I never do what Mo wants to do. I don't do what Umoja Quick wants. I do what he tells me to do. That's called submission. Hell, even when I don't know why, I do it. I'm in submission to you, God. You said don't do it. I ain't gonna do it. You know what I mean? Unless I'm really weak and things overtake me, then as soon as I do it, I'm gonna apologize for it. Dear God, please. I'm so sorry. I did it, but I didn't mean to do it. Forgive me. You know what I mean? Because other than that, yes, good looking brother. Yes, sounds educated. Obviously, he's a reader, and obviously he liked to argue. But it's just gonna be a no for me. You declined me. We love Hebrew Israelites as well. And I honestly met a brother and his brother today, and they said that, they were Hebrews, but I don't know enough about the religion to even go back and forth. All I can do is tell you what we do and what we know. So, okay, Silver Wolf, let's see what you talk about. Please be Muslim, or I'm going to drop immediately. You guys, I'm not even going to have a debate. I'm just going to drop because we don't got time. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Oh, and you said it the right way. Are you Muslim?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Now we're cooking with some grease. Are you at work? Where are you?
At work.
Oh, Lord. He had his job. That's okay because you got a job and we happy, period. So obviously you can support somebody's daughter, period. You about to go in the bathroom. What you about to do? Go on your break. We ain't playing with you.
I didn't know it was gonna be all loud. I thought it was just gonna be I could just read, listen, and join in without being so loud.
Oh my goodness, was I just loud? Did the whole office hear me?
You're hilarious.
My bad. Somebody
Yeah, I
say he
didn't.
making money. Falus,
Yeah.
honey. So tell us your name, how old you are, and where you are in the world.
Well, my name is Silver Wolf. I'm Silver Wolf. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. I'm 53. Just turned 53 yesterday.
Oh, amazing. Are you Indian? Native American?
American Indian.
American Indian.
Yes.
Love, love, love,
Big
love.
difference.
Someone said,
Big difference.
even if he earns $5,000 a month, as long as he is honest, what matters? Oh my goodness. So now they're already getting into your paycheck only because you called from work. So now we're all curious. What do you do for a living?
I'm in juvenile corrections.
Oh, wow. For the kids. What part of it do you do?
Well, I was inside the facility, inside the actual detention facility, but I was hurt. I helped out another officer, ended up getting hurt, so I ended up having to get a knee surgery. So now I'm inside the office area. So I'm on the back end of what I was doing before.
Oh, man. Okay, so how long have you been Muslim? How long have you been a Muslim man?
About 20 years.
Wow, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah,
Wow. Have you
I took
ever had a Muslim woman?
No.
What? Ooh, you've been missing out your whole life, honey. Because we different. Okay, so tell me, what does your ideal mate look like?
Um, I can't really say. Um, um, lately now, I guess because I've been on my other spiritual journey with, building with my culture and everything, with the heritage and stuff, it's more about spirit sometimes. So it varies. I mean, I love a beautiful person. I mean, I like to work out myself and be in shape. So I do like that type of compatibility, but it varies.
Interesting. So you don't have a list like she has to do this, she has to do that.
Um, I guess it would be balanced. I mean, every individual person is different specifics. You see, so when you're dealing with different specifics, that's when it changes. Someone may do this, but they may do that better. It all depends on what a person can do. I don't like a lazy person.
Mm.
That
What
can't do that. Can't be lazy.
what does a lazy woman look like?
Someone who just like if you're home and you're it's like if me and you together and I come in from work or you come from work and I see you cleaning something, I'm just gonna sit back and chill out. No, I'm gonna help you. So we gotta maintain and make sure that we keep our space or anything that we do together. It's about having harmony. If you can't have harmony, it doesn't work.
Harmony. Harmony is such a great word. And it looks like I think you might have pressed something on your
No,
phone.
actually, that's a chief from another nation calling me right now. I gotta get
Oh,
back into the office, so I'm gonna try to get back with you, sister. I appreciate
okay. Let me
you.
screenshot your name. Let me screenshot your name just in case someone is interested in you. We appreciate your time, Silver Wolf, and you keep helping out those young juveniles.
Yeah, thank you for the energy.
And thank you so much. Oh
All
my
right.
goodness. So we just spoke with a potential mate for a woman. I didn't get to ask as many questions as I'd like. Has he ever been married? Does his woman have to work? He mentioned either you got off of work or I got off work. So I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Work because she wants to, or work because, like he said, balance, and we both have to pay these bills. So that's a question I need to get to the bottom of. Y'all know we don't play about that. If you follow on social, y'all already know like it is a major thing for me to be able to have someone who takes care of his home by himself all the way through. What if he needs help? What if something happens? Are you? Of course, yes, 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 yes. But we can't start off the wrong way. We Muslim women don't have to work. That's the beauty of Islam. It is a part of our rights. I need to make sure that you're able to fulfill my rights even before we get started. I'm sorry if it sounds like she's a city girl, 2024, she don't want to work. That's not how we do things, okay? That's why we need to be equally yoked because you need to know where I'm coming from off the bat. Netta Boo, you have been very patient, baby girl. I think you're a girl because Shanetta. So let's bring you in. How you declined and you kept requesting? Girl, I'm not about to play with you. You've been requesting for like 30 minutes. Why did you decline? Okay, I would like to bring one last person inside to talk with us. I would like to bring a woman. We had a wonderful woman to begin the show, and then we had a guy, and then we had a woman, and that was just a guy. So we need one more woman. Netta, now you're requesting to join again. Was there an issue? All right. Good evening, diaries. I'm gonna request you back, girl, but we need you to come in this time. Don't decline me, friend. What's up today with Muslim men who want also a wife who works? Like, girl. There you go, friend. Hey, girl.
Hi.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, ma'am. How are
I'm
you?
good, friend. Who house you sitting outside of?
Mine's.
Okay.
I have a 4-year-old, and unless you wanted to meet both of us,
I
it
get
was
you.
best that I be by myself.
I get it. I get it. So, did you just leave a marriage? Tell me, because 4 is pretty young.
Yes, so I have been divorced since 2021.
Oh man, sis. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Your name, your age, and where are you in the world?
All right. So my name is Shawnetta. I live in Texas, but I'm currently in Ohio. Some things with my mother, and I am 31.
Love. Oh, you
Yes, ma'am.
young. Okay. So, what does Shanetta bring to a man, and why does he need her in his life?
I mean, I bring me. I honestly believe that the woman brings herself, everything that is within her, but necessarily I don't have to bring anything financial or substantial or oh gosh, I'm trying to think of the right word, tangible. I don't need to bring anything tangible, but I can bring me and what Allah has put in me and those qualities. But as far as like me bringing something to the table, I don't think a woman should
She said,
have
I
to.
can't place it there, but it's going to be there somewhere in the air. Okay, so here's a question. What do you look like as a wife? What would he be coming home to?
I would say support. When you have a long day at work and you're going out and you're trying to provide from your family, you need peace when you come home. And for me, I like to have that atmosphere of peace, whether it's meeting you at the door, helping you take your shoes off, making sure that you have that time to decompress, making sure that you're able to relax, and then you can join into the family unit when you're ready. I just think it's so important to make sure that our men have peace, and that we're not overwhelming them as soon as they walk in the door with 15 trillion questions and I need this, the kids need this, and all of that, but that they can have that peace.
Sound like somebody been married before,
I have.
because that's how that works, honey. A lot of people don't get that part. He just left the work. Give him a minute. He's gonna come. Give him a moment.
Absolutely.
Okay. And what do you need to have your own peace?
For me, I need to be able to remain in my feminine energy. So I need a man that understands that he is a protector, he is a provider, and that he is a maintainer. So he maintains all of everything that deals with the woman. So that's physical, that's emotional, that's spiritual. It's not just about bringing a paycheck and making sure that the lights are on, but I should not be lacking in any aspect of life, because you as a male are to be the maintainer of the female. So that is what I'm looking for, is someone that understands what maintaining means and not just going and punching a clock and bringing money home.
Period. Because everybody, a lot of people miss that part. A lot of people don't quite understand. And by people, I mean men. I'm sorry, I love y'all, but you don't understand that it's not just the faloose. You know what I'm saying? Ask me how my day was. Tell me how beautiful I am. Rub my feet.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me, baby girl, within your last relationship, what are some things that you learned and some things that you would like to implement in your next?
For me, I wasn't Muslim in my last marriage. I went to seminary, was a pastor, a very young pastor, and
Were you Muslim though?
No, ma'am. I was raised Christian. I reverted about 2.5 years ago.
Oh,
So, well, thank you. And I will say this: you have helped me so much on my journey of even covering, because I was like, oh, she's cute.
You fit like that. Hijab is you. So I would have never
Yes,
even
ma'am.
guessed to ask that.
Yes. So for me, I would say I learned that I didn't have boundaries. My last marriage did not end because we weren't compatible, but there were a lot of like domestic things that happened. And when I had my son, I was like, no, like we have to be safe. So for me, I've learned that I need to have boundaries, and growing up in the Christian world, 50-50 this, 50-50 that was what was presented. So being able, when reverting, to realize the rights that a woman has and how beautiful it is in the Christian world, it's not the same.
It's non-existent.
No, it isn't. So, and people think, oh, that's so oppressive. It's like, no, y'all struggling, but they living the soft life, and I want to be soft too. Okay.
Because I feel soft. Why am I not surrounded by soft?
Yeah. So I honestly believe being in the right environment and with the right people now will make a difference.
Oh, I Love that. Oh my goodness, girl. You sound like you have just been sitting to yourself, realizing, having self actuality, being able to take that time because divorce is hard, especially when you're leaving the situation because of something as traumatic as not being properly taken care of by the one who's supposed to be protecting you. That is
Absolutely.
huge. So I'm happy that it sounds like you have been in your mind contemplating, analyzing, restructuring, reframing your thought. Like, can we all do hand claps for my baby girl, Shanetta, please?
Well, thank
Everybody, give
you,
me the
sis.
emoji right now. Let's clap it up for you because I love how you're presenting. I love how you're coming off. It is giving me this woman is ready. She's ready for her king.
Yes, ma'am.
So, last thing before we let you go, what type of life is you trying to live? Like, what type of income does this man need to have?
You for me, as long as you can take care of your family, you don't have to be rich. One of the things I I worked very hard in my 20s to where my savings account is good enough for myself, but I'm not spending that on bills. So as long as you're able to provide for your family and you're able to do that, you don't have to be a rich man. I think rich in value or wealth is not just determined monetarily, but it's also determined spiritually and it's determined in different ways. So you can have all the money in the world and not be a proper man and not be on your deen and only are on your deen during the months of Ramadan. So,
Yeah.
I think wealth and things of that nature are measured in a lot of different ways.
And that is a beautiful answer, but also still you have a child and you have yourself. So we are still going to need, what does it look like for you to be comfortable?
Oh, I'm not working. I'm not helping. I'm not working at all. So you have to be able to take care of me, and plus you get a bonus child immediately. So
So be
but
happy.
no,
He's a good guy. It's
yes,
a girl or a boy?
he's a little
Oh,
boy. He's a little boy. He's a little handsome
okay.
little prince. And so and that's another part of it as well. Understanding some people don't understand how to blend
Mm,
families and how to do that properly when children are involved. So if you're immature in that area as well, it's not going to work.
it's gonna be a no.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Shanetta, we have enjoyed you.
Well, thank you so much. And it was a pleasure watching you and watching your journey as well. It has been great to get to know. So thank you.
Girl, a journey. That is such a great word. Because, baby, life is not easy,
Yes,
but the
ma'am.
moment you just let go, and as they say, let God, it is easy. Isn't that funny?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
You have anything you want to say to a potential seeker that is looking at you now before we let you go?
Not really. If you feel as if you're being guided to me, come correct. And no, I am very about being halal. So if you come asking for things, you will be ignored. If you come incorrect, if you come not just not correct, just know you will be ignored. But everyone have a wonderful evening. And I know for a lot of us on the East Coast, it's like time to pray.
It is.
but but have a wonderful evening and thank you again.
Oh, well, it was wonderful talking to you. Assalamu alaikum, pretty girl.
Walaikum salam, ma'am. You have a wonderful evening.
You too. But if Fran call me ma'am one more time, I'm gonna have to confront it. Ma'am just makes me feel old. Oh my gosh. Oh, the M word. I know most times in the South it's respect, but don't call me ma'am. Call me sis, girl. Like you might even call me the B word. I'd be better with ma'am. I know it sounds outrageous, but it is what it is. I'm sorry, Gabriel. We cannot get to you right now because I've got to pray and we have to shut the live down. But I want to say this before we leave. Everyone who has joined the live, subhanallah, by the grace of God, you all really feel like good and genuine people. So if you're watching right now, if you're single yourself and you plan on going into someone's DM to get to know them better, please go with a pure heart and the right intentions. Please do not take any unnecessary worldly desire with you when you approach these people, because what you don't want to do is be sitting in the grave cussing somebody out because both of you all engaged in zina or the forbidden sexual acts together, and now you're paying for it in the ground. It's not going to be fun. And they say the number one reason that people are sent to hell is because of their private parts. And you can tell those people on the day of judgment because of how their private parts smell. So let's do what we can to keep ourselves to ourselves on this journey, and pray, 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 and be patient for your person. Be patient for your person. They're coming. Allah is not going to give you something that you're not ready for, nor is he going to give you something that is not going to be good for you. So if you don't have something at this moment, just be thankful. That's a mercy. He is being merciful to you. And stay patient and stay asking, because maybe he just wants you to keep talking to him. You know, Allah loves when you talk to him. Maybe he just likes hearing the sound of your voice. So keep praying. Okay, they're coming. I pray that everybody finds their mate. I pray that everyone finds the person that they are to be matched with. And in the meantime, you exercise a beautiful patience and keep your legs closed. I know I have such a devilish laugh. I'm sorry. Yes, I am single. Ranoiji. I don't know how to say your name. I don't, but I'm being patient. You know what I mean? Because like I said, he's not going to give you something you're not ready for. And sometimes I just don't feel ready. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, I get it. I get it. You want me to keep learning whatever it is I'm learning. Thank you for having this platform. Oh, Gabriel, next time, God willing, on Sunday, we're going to do this all over again. Being a new revert, how do you approach a Muslima? Okay, we'll answer this last question. I got to go pray. We were just speaking about this in the chat. Number one, you don't ever want to come off as rude. And rude to a woman is, damn, you so pretty. I know that's a compliment, but you don't have to tell me I'm pretty. The fact that you're telling me I'm pretty is letting me know that you're not lowering your gaze. It's letting me know that you're not being shameful in your desire for me. You know, shyness is what Allah loves. You know, that coy, that, oh my goodness, that, you know, when you're proud, boastful, egotistical, yeah, I'm this, I'm that. That is being, you know, slightly disrespectful to a woman. Come off very modest as a man when you approach her. Sister, you know, I'm interested in you, but instead of taking your number, would you mind giving me your dad's number instead? Sister, I'm really interested in you, and I was trying to find someone who knows you, but I couldn't. So I had to come approach you, because that's another great way. Don't approach her directly. Approach someone that knows her and allow them to be the divider between you both. So that way you're already showing her that you're not playing around, you're extremely serious, and you want to abide by God's rule, which makes you the best possible mate that she should probably want to be with. You know what I mean? So everything you do in approach to her needs to be from good intentions. It needs to be from a place of indirectness. You know what I mean? Like, don't be texting her, hey, what's up? What you got on? Sir, no. That's not it. You trying to have me sin, and I ain't trying to do that with you. I'm not trying to be in my grave cussing you out because we done did this together, and now you still living your best life, and I'm in here getting tortured in the grave because you wanted to ask me for this naked picture that my dumb self sent you. It's a no. Okay, guys, just keep it in mind. We saw what's up. Assalamu alaikum. There's a big old difference between courting and dating. Y'all can go out to coffee shops and stuff, but just make sure it's public. What do I call you? Emoji? That's my name. What do you mean? I don't get the question. Okay, I'm about to go. See you guys next Sunday. If you would like to be a part of the live, you can always hit my DM beforehand and let me know. 8 o'clock, we're going to be back at it again. Assalamu alaikum. Y'all go make sure you pray. It's time for my